Actually, the idea of turning 30 was, I didn't feel it so much when I turned 30, I felt it when I turned 26. When I turned 26, all of a sudden it sort of hit me that I wasn't in my early to mid-20s anymore. I was sliding. Sliding from the mid into the late 20s into the 30s. I used to think that I'd have so much more tread on my wheels in my 30s that, you know, my 20s it was okay to struggle because I was going to have it figured out in my 30s. And, you know, I'd be more established in a career, I'd know myself better, I'd be making better money, I'd be more fulfilled. I just would sort of know the game better. And when I got into my early 30s, I discovered, nope. Nope, that's not the case for me. I pretty much figured everything that I'd been doing in most of my 20s wasn't what I wanted to be doing, and I'd been a grown-up at that point for, you know, over a decade, and it sort of struck me, is this it? You know, is this where I thought I'd be? You know, we have that tagline in the movie because it resonated for Gentry and me both, but just sort of some of my assumptions about adulthood, I gave it enough of a chance to realize, no, that's not working for me. And I switched gears. I quit my software design job, and with my husband's support, I endeavored to start writing screenplays, and then a whole nother journey began. When I was younger, I thought I'd have more figured out in my 30s, that I'd be able to act on that knowledge. And in my 30s, I just sort of figured out I had more to learn, and I also realized there's a lot more that I didn't know. I knew a whole lot less than I thought I did, but that was okay. It's a little frustrating at times, a little scary, but I got more comfortable in my 30s, not easily, but just because I had repeated episodes of finding out just how much I didn't know about something. But I used to think in my 20s that if I set a goal and I had a vision for it and I really concentrated on it, that I could get from point A to point B. And I really wanted to get from point A to point B. And sometimes, despite my best efforts, I just could not get to B, and I just could not understand why. And I sort of understood better in my 30s that sometimes it's not about getting to B. Sometimes it's really meant to be you're supposed to get to point J. And if you were so fixated on getting from A to B and you didn't follow the crook in the road where you couldn't see what was next, you would never get to J. And you never even knew you were meant to be at J. But there you are, and it's fantastic. So I've gotten a lot more comfortable with uncertainty. That's the reason I'm producing a film with Gentry.